We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
63. No touch. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180, 73. Hey. 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. On play action, here's Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. At their own 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer, Tiger Hornet.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
7-yard line. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Going silver, ready?
3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Quick, ready?
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Texans nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Room to run past midfield. He will go all the way. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Toward the outside, he's got Andrews down the field. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Back to the right side. He's got Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens.
So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson out of the pistol. This will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Jackson up top again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is up and through, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's got that to the rookie wide out from Georgia. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Delta.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch that. No touch.
Here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
22-yard line.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Hey. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Now Hurts. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
Mixon. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Great, set. No touch.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Texans 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Great, set. On everyone, huh? Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving to his left. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. 54 yards.
First down.
Count up, Yanni.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left, Yanni.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll send Flowers in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
4th down. Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Jackson looking to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll take this one in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On touch it. All right, anyway. 9.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Yeti. Call up Yeti. 63. No touch.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Moving left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There he goes again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 12.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
The 11-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the 1st down. Now, didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Rare NFL day. 5 Touchdown pass is thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Ravens 35, Texans 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great, set. And anyone else? Crowd up, Danny. Watch the bullet. Go Silver, right?
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
63.
On second down, Hurts. That is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. That's Noel. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Open space to the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Don't touch that. Right anyone else? Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Texan.
They'll run here with Mixon. And this one blown up. Good serve to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Hurts. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And beautiful footwork on display. He is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a ahead of them. Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a night, bang, trench, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Crowd up, yeah, very set. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
63.
47-yard line.
Good, set. All right, anyone, huh? There. No touch.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti.
To the air again. Hurts. Down the field. He's got St. Brown. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the Texans
12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans first down.
No touch set. 180, 180. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Again, Hurts. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 2-yard line.
Great. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
They look to run with Mixon, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
Lead. Watch the back on this play. Crowd left Yeti. 73. 73. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go ahead. 180.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson out of the pistol. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Great. Hey! Right anyway, huh? Crowd left Yeti. 63.
Hurts to the air on first down. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Alpha. Delta.
On first down, it's Hurts. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 24 yards. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
180. Hey, check. Press down. Go Silver, ready?
Off the play fake, Hurts. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
He's brought up at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.